Hello, this is Laurie, Girl on the Ridge. This is my last video for today. I have 3 journals in my Etsy store. They're bag journals, 6 by 4.5, 40 pages front to back, all coffee dyed, rustic-y. Some are ripped, some are just, it's kind of like a potluck because there's so much. I kind of did a little of everything. You get the book, and then there's a little file folder with some envelopes. So we'll look through the book first. And this is a vintage bingo card. We have vintage lace. This came from Denisha's shop, A Tattered Dream, and that's new. And then I just have a handmade or a glassine bag that I did a little watercoloring on. And then there's little pockets. This is avocado dyed paper. And I just have make a lot of little pockets out of guest checks. And again, that's trim from Tattered Dream. Avocado paper. You can actually write in it. Little booklet. And these are one of the things that I just showed the video on, tutorial, on how I use them. There's another little pocket. Okay. And then there's a little glassine bag. So like I said, I kind of made it for writing, but I added as much as I could. There's another little one, the collage tucks. Little envelope. In the snippets, I spent some, I wanted to make these really pop and big. I used a lot of tatting, a lot of my vintage stuff on these, green stamps. You can use them in here, or you can use them in a different book. And these are just set of the pages, a little parchment paper tuck. I use ephemera from all over. I can't even begin to name them. There's a little receipt, and I love the pink and the polka dots, and the cream colors, and just some miniature things. But there's a lot of writing spots, maybe to keep track of a garden we want to plant someday. This is deposit slip book. And then a coffee filter envelope. A little bag, a little tuck spot with birds. And then another little tuck spot with one of the bags I made. So that's the journal. And then the file folders, each book comes with one. It has 3 little tags in the front. And this is, actually this was a collage piece that was really shiny and bright, and I went over it with clear gesso, and it feels like sandpaper now, and I inked it up, and I'll do a tutorial on that, because that I just found from Kelly Snow's video, and it's really cool. And this comes with 2 envelopes, and you'll get a surprise in each envelope, and each one has a Tiffany envelope, and then the other ones are different. And I just love envelopes and bags. So that is the first one. Like I said, these are listed in my Etsy. And then this one is my dolly. And they all come tied with seam binding, but actually this is like the second time I did this, because I was out of frame. Okay, there again with the vintage doily and tablecloth and the vintage bingo card. I just love that picture. Same amount of pages. This is more pink. And this is a double bag. And then a vintage style I did on muslin. And these pages I decided to rip. There's a little matchbook. Little paper. And I did lace. She's so cute. And just some snippet here. This is, I say that's Tsunami Rose. And then just a little pocket and a receipt up there. And then this is the snippet here. Just really, really pretty. Green stamps. This tatting is so pretty. It was on a handkerchief. And I did a little watercolor and stamps. Very fun to make. And this has just a lot of little goodies. This is the avocado dyed paper. This is a mixture, coffee and avocado. Little booklet, flip up. A little tea bag. It's got a little book in there. It's on a library card. And another one of those things I just had the tutorial on. That's how I used it. Just kind of line a page. And then a little glassine bag. So that's my dolly. And that comes with this little vintage fine, file folder. And this envelope I collaged with Tim Holtz paper, and then just did some, these are the vintage collage pieces that I was gifted last year, so I have a whole drawer of them, so I'm using them up. And then on the back is some music paper, another little piece of collage paper, and a Tiffany in coal. So that's my dolly. And then we have baby blue. It was the same as my dolly, but we just added a lot of blue in her. So we have the blue vintage doily. I put a blue button in there. And this opens up. And that's just like a little writing spot, a little tuck spot. This one I forgot to put a lot of, I got to fill all the tuck spots out. And this was the pretty raggedy that comes with that. Again, with that pretty tatting, and then green stamps. And this one is ripped again, so I gotta fill the pockets. This is another of the die cut that feels like sandpaper. It feels so cool. Another little tiny, I made these tiny bags just for added cuteness. Little tuck spot there, little tuck spot there. That's one of those die cuts. And this was just a piece of embroidery on the little deposit slips, little pocket there, and just the blue edging, page edging, I guess. Gotta put a pocket there. It's been a long, fun day. And a little flip up, and that goes over. And this is a little tiny bag that I made into a paper clip. And my sausage bread is done. I hear my timer going. And there's another one of the die cuts I had, little pocket. And I believe that's an Artie Mays, and that's a flip up, and I just put that on a piece of Edith Holdland page. And this one comes with a piece of sari silk that folds around the vintage finds folder. And then there's tag here, tag. Also, this is like a very pinky peach paper I had. And it's kind of got lines in it. And then there's a little tag there. And this one has your Tiffany envelope with some lace. And then this one was a die cut. That was cool. See, you can hear it. I love it. And then some more flowers on it. These I will, these are all sets, so these are already listed in my book, in my Etsy, but I will be listing some more of just these separate to kind of have a different price point. So it'll be a file folder with 2 envelopes with some goodies in each envelope. And these will come with goodies. I just don't know what the goodies are going to be yet. So these are, like I said, all listed in my Etsy. And that is it for tonight. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.